tanks usually like to shoot the guy at the biggest gun. So you're next to me as well.
I got an M9 on me as well.
Yeah.
And for everyone else, if a tank comes down the road and Ryan needs to fire, make sure you stand back from him, because you will get backblasted.
Oz, what did I miss?
It's death.
What was that, Falcon?
What did I miss?
Not too much. We took the compound. We got pretty beat up. We spent about 10 minutes with a medic getting patched up. There was a BMP that rolled over the hill from the south. Come over, shot at us a bit, and then pissed off northeast. But our primary arc at the moment is securing that southeastern road.
Copy.
And so we've got into this. Wait. 2-2 sound message? Roger.
Oh.
Eyes on. Act that. We'll keep an eye on them as well. There's an infantry section southwest in the tree line moving northwest. Just keep an eye on them. We're not going to engage them at this distance. Lightning's going AFK for 30 seconds.
That's annoying.
Just a heads up as well. The tank that I spotted coming in over earlier came in almost direct south from our position, just to the right of that big grouping of trees, rolled over the clearing of the hill before sneaking down past the compound.
Channel switched.
Alright. That's right. In the meantime, I'm just gonna start running northeast. Thank you.
Oh, hey.
Hi, Steam hates me. Or my internet more.
Oh, we hate you too, but okay. Welcome back.
Thanks.
Don't forget to set your radio. All that good shit.
Check.
Oh, beautiful. Already done. What do you have ammo for again, Falcon?
LSW.
Sweet as. TT's up there.
Yep.
Keeping an eye out. You can come in if you want TT. You don't have to stand all the way out here.
Copy.
Just keep looking around is all I want, is eyes everywhere. So Falcon, we've been hit with infantry contacts as close as 20 meters over that crest.
Oh, okay.
but we've also got infantry up in the hills over there. So
Nice
just
shot.
eyes all around. We have
Okay.
friendlies to our northwest.
The other
So-
trenches.
Yep, the other trenches, so we're not alone.
Cool.
But at the same time, just don't get fixed on one location. Remember to keep just
No,
looking
keep
around.
fixed.
Okay, fam.
And also, don't waste your ammo. What you have is what you got, even though you've got a fresh load.
Yep, no problem.
How we doing on magazines, lads?
Lightning has 5.
We're at 6.5.
Sue, how many you got?
Yes is my answer.
About between the 4 and
3/4.
Yeah, sweet. Ryan,
And we're packing. Just give me 30 seconds.
like that. I think Zammy, you were... No, not Zammy, sorry. Sue, you were machine gun ammo as well?
No, I'm Grenadier.
How do you repack?
Ah. So you self-interact, control windows. I don't have the option because I don't need to.
repack. Okay, yep. Thank you.
Yep.
Just saw a guy run behind a tree.
How are you going for ammo, TT?
Yeah, I'm green. Got about 9 drums plus Falcon's backpack.
Oh, damn, boy.
Yeah, he packed
You
me up.
need to suppress more.
I think I'm a bit too liberal on my machine gun fire guns.
Just like those guys, the special forces.
Single infantry, low ground, south, 200 degrees.
You got
Got him, disregard.
the stand somewhere. Ryan has 2.5 max.
Thought I saw a plane for a second.
2 more on my backpack, right?
Smash.
Grab them. It's alright, I'm the secco. I don't shoot shit. I yell at you
Squad
to
on the
shoot.
hill southwest, just in front of the tree line.
I'll grab an AK when I can. Find a superior weapon.
No.
That should be snacks in the tank. You want
Do I fire on them?
This is 2-2. Say again, to our northwest. Two, Roger, moving.
Right, Tutu, we're going to push east-northeast. We're going to clear a compound.
We got 2 infantry southwest flows making down towards the compound.
Act that, leave them be. Pushing about 800 metres east. I should say bearing 066.
Right.
Don't stand in front or behind the tank.
Yeah, give them a good bit of berth.
Tango 2-2, we're crossing towards your front left.
Hold. Take a knee.
Boy.
Yeah, move towards.
Who needs blood while I'm here?
Yeah, Lightning's lost some, we're alright.
Yeah, TT's lost some.
Suez lost a lot.
Yep, puts me in now.
Is that an enemy Vic on the road? Like an active Vic, I mean?
No, it's a stride.
Okay.
I said
Tango
don't
engaged
move.
earlier.
Fuck, sorry, I didn't realise you were
Fuck.
right behind me. I didn't realise
you
you were
got
talking to me.
lucky.
Sorry, man.
All good.
Got a bit of a boo-boo.
Hey, 1-0's finally made it.
May
to
have
the
involved
compound.
standing in front of a 120mm cannon.
Finally had 1-0 reach our compound.
Standing in
Look
front
at
of it,
them
I
go.
was standing to the side of it.
Oh, hey.
We have 2 oh my god.
Last one, Leb. We're going to keep moving.
Yep.
Concussion wounds.
Yeah, we want to stay ahead of 1-0,
Get
even
the
though
axe
we're
in
meant
your
to be
backpack,
waiting
that's
for
cool.
them.
All right, let's
Always
go. 1,
prepared.
2, step it.
Roger.
2, step
you.
it off. Northwest. Northeast.
Northeast, eh?
Bearing 075.
Sounds like a plan too.
You're right. Swing around to your right, my man.
There's a compound you can see now east-northeast on top of the hill. 500 metres, that's where we're going.
Back up.
I see 1 infantry on the left side in front of the sandbag tower.
Shots east.
We've got Tango covering us, so it should be a pretty easy run.
I count 6 infantry in that compound. Lag.
Keep running. If you need to stop, take a couple of shots and keep moving, do so, but don't just stand there.
Ack.
Fucking contact T-34 direct north.
2 off.
Sorry.
Tango 2-2. We've got 3 T-34s per direct
The
north.
2 T-34s.
100 meters. Have you engaged them?
3 off.
Let's go that T-55 northeast of the road. I'm sure, but I'm active. 3 of, all look active, have exhaust fumes coming out the back.
Tango, roger. Negative. We had a couple of T-34s that were over the hill, but turns out they're disabled.
Do you hear about the T-55 northeast on the road?
Time is it.
Down
Sammy,
one,
you good? Where are you?
Touching up my chest. Oh, is Joe
Where's your battle buddy, Ryan?
He's to the west, he's fine. He's good now.
Okay, continue.
Next.
There's possibility of T-55s over the crest of the hill. If we see them, just pull back and let me know.
Next.
Alright, let's push up to those sandbags direct front, and then we'll swing around in.
Copy.
I am still so worried about having 3 tanks up their ass.
We'll be right. Have faith in Tango.
Push around the left side of them.
Yeah, let's push around left. Just be careful of bunkers.
Copy.
Actually, push right. Push right. Let's cover that way. I'll cover right. You guys clear this left.
Voices heard.
Oh, calm your shit, buddy. He's down.
Taking shots from the north.
Falcon's checking the other side.
Lightning's down.
Fuck.
One on lighting.
I'm alive.
We've got a green member down south. Falcon's down southeast.
Yeah, I'll jump on Falcon.
I clear the area.
Ooh, Falcon's fucked. Ryan, you still with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you jump on him if you could?
Roger, we'll hide. Good. Can I get someone to patch my chest, please?
Okay, now I can jump on him.
Thank you. I'm on his chest right now.
Jamie, you
Man,
get
it's making me
to
angry.
northeast as well. I need COS. Fuck. You got Falcon down south, needs COS.
On the actual base thing itself, lad.
Do I hear Plant Med?
2022. We're going to require your assistance medically.
Yeah, he's on his way. He's just
Beautiful.
behind me.
Someone check for a pulse.
He's just behind me down the hill. Yeah, you still alive?
Is
so-
that friendly's direct south?
I check. Always on fatal.
Direct south. Wait.
I'll do CPR. Oh, you got CPR? Yep. No, you got
Just over the hill
Zammy.
here.
I'll hop on security.
Yes.
I need to med myself as well.
There, Raj. You're required up on my position straight east.
Does Plant Med want to smoke or?
Yeah,
so,
he'll be on his way.
Blood.
where is ZSU?
Yeah, keep giving.
Yeah, I didn't get eyes on it. We were fucking behind the barrier. It was just fucking pummeling us.
Plant Med's on his way.
Might be a lot closer than I think.
1-0 using a T-34
Eyes.
for transport.
Let's get security on the
Who
northeast.
needs what?
Good shit. Fatal.
Falcon needs blood.
Just keep up the CPR.
Stand on a couple of bandages, mate.
Yeah, go for it.
ZSU's down. Sam.
And Lightning also needs more love.
Roger,
No,
I
I
need
some more
the
fan.
intersection at grid.
See if one will also
Far
need
out.
as well.
God, annihilated.
If you need morphine, grab it from my pack when you can. Just keep that CPR up.
Patch him
Can
up.
hear my heartbeat again at least. That's progress.
Guys,
think
give
we got down
ZSU northeast.
Yeah,
One
lucky
down. And he's fatal, so I've got one working on him, so
He's
I'm
got
at least
blood
2 man
going in
down.
now. Just don't put the gun at my face, yeah?
Sorry.
It's just polite, you know? Go for it, mate. Okay, how is he? He's on large, okay.
Autocannon be neutralized. Make your way to 2-2.
Let me know when you finish your next round. Nice one, he's got a heart rate.
Disregard
Done.
the last tango. We have the
He's got a heart rate, well done, bud.
Russian fleet on this side.
Sweet.
Make your way along the MSR.
Do you need patching?
Yeah.
Morphine. I'll just grab some.
Hang on, no.
I mean, we've got Russian warships to the southeast. Don't know if they're
Thanks a
props
lot,
Lightning,
mate.
or
I
an
need you to
actual
take your
thing.
team.
Back to 100%.
Past the intersection at 100.
And luckily, you're on the
026
right
onto the next one.
settings to do it. And
When
you're
you're
good.
talking to a medic, double tap
Thank you.
control, so
Alright.
you don't point the gun in the face.
Move to 2-1 mark. Lightning.
Ryan, you good?
Yeah.
Cool.
Correction. Move to 2-2 mark. Sorry.
2-2 mark, wait. You're going to draw it in while I wait. Roger.
I put the 2-1 at the wrong point. Make your way there now.
Falcon should be up in about 30.
We've
30
got the
seconds,
Russian,
Roger.
the Russian fleet out there engaging
Oh,
us
there's a
now, so we
lag.
need to make a move.
Act.
Alright, everybody else,
2-1
we're going to
stank
step off. We're
concealment,
moving
Russian Navy engaging.
north-northeast. Falcon to move with 2-0.
So shake it out on the
Are
northeastern
you
side of the
eating your
compound.
mic one? Please don't do that.
Alright. Looks like I'll wake up in a
Zutec,
second.
open mic.
Taking it northeast. Yeah.
Zutec, open mic.
Sue, what are you doing?
He's having food or something, because I can
Falcon's
hear
up.
Falcon's up. Alright.
I think he's AFK.
Thank you.
Gifts Sif open.
Sutek, you up?
I'm
you
getting a
alive?
whole
You
one
awake?
frame
You
a
eating?
second.
He's open mic.
Talking to your mother?
What's coming?
Go Falcon.
Hey, firm.
Thank
just
you.
waiting for Falcon.
Falcon's good.
We're getting engaged from the
Moving.
from the back northeast of the town.
Right behind you, TT.
All good.
We're being engaged north from the village.
You there, TT?
Roger, push down and deflate east, and then look up weird 2-1, push past.
Yep, keep trying to move east, guys. A little bit of suppression fire, and then just move.
Ryan, who apparently collected the world's fucking smoke supply.
Now I seem to remember the Russian Navy.
Yep.
I'll take it if no one else does.
Let R10 know that that town, the one we're pushing past now, is theirs.
What are we
Free
doing?
firing completely everything. What?
1-0.
No!
Trying to keep everyone in sight.
Zammy, double tap C.
There you go.
I was also trying to keep TT in sight, but apparently they disconnected, so that explains why they weren't moving.
I think Wilson might be down.
2-1, are you guys currently engaged?
Just passing a town at the moment. It's all yours if you want to hit it.
Roger,
We're
TT
going
will
past
be
it.
on position momentarily.
Who noticed that I went down?
Act that. Yeah, they're skipping it.
Skipping it.
Yeah, skipping it down.
Oh boy.
Okay, that cruiser's destroyer's
Two,
firing on us.
Oh,
engaged.
fuck.
Yep.
That destroyer's firing on us.
Yeah.
Fuck. Can't be mad about that one.
Just keep pushing into the tree line northeast.
There goes Sutek.
Yep, guys, we're pushing into compacts. Get ready to go guns up.
You guys following still?
Zemi, you up?
Falcon, Sue?
Hey TT, I
Oh,
don't actually
boy.
know what you're to be exactly, but you might be able to save one of these guys at least.
Ooh, wow.
I would also
IDC,
wouldn't
there's
suggest
something
staying on
that's
this hill very long. The frigates have perfect line of sight here,
Good to know, thank you. Alright.
because that's what happened to these guys.
Hit that up.
Ran out of coffee. Bugger.
I'm just gonna pick him up if I can.
Okay, Roger. Is he fatal or
Nah, he should be able to move for like maybe a 10
what's the
seconds.
large amount of blood, Roger?
I'm gonna
TT's
carry him.
back, just applying tourniquets and I'll grab him.
He's fatal. Fuck.
Oh, fuck, mate.
can still see color, is a good thing. For how much longer? Yeah.
There you go, we got fucking fatal. I don't think he's gonna make it.
That is Zusek, who was part of our section and disconnected. I think.
Yep. Color's gone.
TV's back. Let's go.
Ready, check. Gotcha.
Seems like I missed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got back real quick.
I did not get it right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Nope.
It was only lost to what? He went fatal.
2022. We had 2 by members caught in that last. They are now KIA. We are.
Yep. That's
shit.
Nope. This reset?
I think it's more a case of finish.
Oh.
That was pretty funny, haha.
I just heard this like whistling sound and then the world shook and everything went black.
Yup.
That's pretty neat.
You know those like rugby balls with the hole in them so they make the whistling sound?
Like the vortexes?
That's what they're called. Yeah, it sounded exactly like one of those. All right. The hell is that? Oh, is that so I can land on water, maybe? I think so. If that is the case. That's pretty cool. Extra stuff in there. Parachute. So coming in here. There. It might drop us off in that hill. We're running across there. I went down on that hill. Go to about right here, I think. Or just a big explosion. Hey. What can you do? Anyway. Oh boy.
Right, guys.
So we're like east-ish from this town?
Finding your squads again, I guess.
Yeah.
Now, where the fuck did Dreamer go? Oh, there he is.
I think our squads are on top of each other. According to the map.
Alright. Let's go, Dreamer.
Radio check.
Also, set your radio back to
Check.
block 1. I mean 2. We'll just follow this road because
I don't think
our range is long enough.
Yeah. We'll check in once more after we get out of this town.
Block 2, channel 2, right? Yep.
Yep. I mean, that's what I'm on, and I heard here, so. Let's keep going. We'll make it one day. That sucks.
Channel switched.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Cheers for playing tonight, but at the end of this second mission, unfortunately, well over probably half the enemy assets did make it past your lines during all the mass gases and that from the hill, and, well, you never managed to reach the HQ location to secure the op for HICOM. However, you did, incidentally, though I don't think any of you realized, saved the captured ADF personnel. And yes, I know none of you knew about them, but you killed all the AI around them and then somehow went past them. So, happy days. You at least saved friendly. So, I'm putting that as like half failure, half success. Take that as you will.
Kiwi oblivious victories.
So you're saying, Rajiin, we didn't kill hostages?
I know.
Impossible.
That's
we
because-
didn't
that's
know
because we
about
didn't
them,
know
so
about them.
therefore, they didn't go the way to kill them.
Yeah.
If we don't see
Alright,
them, we
before
don't
we
shoot them.
get too carried away, standard thing we do. So, guys, for the new applicants, you learn about this now. We do a debrief. At the end of the night, we give a little bit of what we thought about the mission and let the mission maker know how they did. So we start with staff at the top. The staff team and admin team will do our feedback. Then we go all the way down to the bottom and work from applicants up. So, Mr. Zemi, who's at the bottom, just be ready. You got about 4 people to listen into. So, Bluey.
Thank you. Mate, I enjoyed it. I reckon I would like to see that mission run on a map, a different map, because I'm just looking at the server and things going on. That mission was really weird, even with only a few people, less people on. It was still doing a lot of weird shit. I haven't seen that amount of weird stuff going on in quite a while. So, yeah, I have no idea. Like, the server's not under any load. The network is fine, but it was really weird. So there was sync issues and people in places they weren't. And to the extent that I haven't seen it that often, like in one mission, there was just a lot of it. But it was fun. I think a good amount and good type of contacts. We had BTRs rolling up on us, but we had good equipment to take them on, and the guys did really well. So I quite enjoyed it, but yeah, it was quite janky.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'll try to pull it apart to see what I can find, but alright, continue on for now, Pete's. I'll say yes.
I loved it. I had no issues with the mission at all. I think the start of the first mission was a bit odd because we had to get to our assets and then get the assets to the island. So it made the assets mostly useless for the first half of the first mission. However, being the tank, we could shoot shit from that little fob island anyway. So, it was fine. There was plenty of shit to deal with. Not all of it could kill us, like the T-34s. They could swarm us and damage us, but they couldn't really eliminate us. But when there was a lot of them, that's still a pucker. Mission 2 was excellent. You completely took, I don't know whether it was designed this way, but you completely took advantage of our lack of coordination and just, for the lack of a better term, fisted us. And it wasn't through excessive numbers of AI or anything like that. It was just through your planning and us being uncoordinated. And I really like it when that our lack of coordination gets taken advantage of, because it makes it more stressful, which is what I enjoy.
Yeah, no drama. I wish I could take credit for some more of the things, but yeah, for the most part, you guys dealt really well against high numbers of enemies, and then it would be one section or even a fire team, which would end up being the killing blow. Yeah, sorry, let's continue.
Yeah, enjoyed both missions. I think the first one, I mean, you probably didn't expect 50 odd people turning up, but I think the beach landing and going on and clearing all the bunkers felt a little bit light on. But saying that, you know, there was still contacts and stuff to do, and it was still really enjoyable. And the second one was just as enjoyable, including the chaos that was infantry from all different directions at different times engaging us, whether intentional or not, kept us on our toes and really let us go. So cheers, Raj.
Well, good, and obviously this is skipping me, so for me, we go bottom up. So that goes down to Zammy.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Other than the connection mishaps that we had at the starts of both.
Hey, I'm blaming Telstra for that.
Yeah, but considering I haven't been here for that long, but it was quite fun to play, and it gave us a good balance, I guess, of having contact and giving stuff to do, and then giving us good breaks in between to patch up and rearm and I don't know, have a laugh. But yeah, I found it pretty fun.
Oh, good. Sutek. Is Sutek here?
Yes, but
No,
apparently it doesn't want to friggin' work on my mouse button
there
for
we
some
go.
reason.
That's all good.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it, especially the part where I spent 3 minutes trying to get into a boat and annoying the shit out of Lightning. Yeah, the second mission was fantastic. I spent another couple of minutes building 360 degrees worth of trenches around us because we had enemies just rock up from all sides, which was rather interesting. Yeah, I found it was really enjoyable. We had good firefights from just about every direction. And then I think that the biggest issue that we ran across was, or the biggest obstacle, I should say, was a fence, of all things. No one could figure out how the hell we got through this fence.
Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about that. I thought for the most part it was either climb over or there were more gaps in it. I didn't take the time to look around on foot too much, so that's my bad. I should have given more wire cutters out to people.
I had made some good funny moments for a couple of minutes.
There you go.
You gave them lat, that can take down fences.
True that too. Show.
Overall, good time. It was interesting because it's the first time I played with twin companies, but I feel as if it was just again like a case of just a slight miscoordination, because I think I heard someone say that you guys rarely get to this sort of size, which can just just be a case of with future situations you just get used to it and better at it. But the overall experience was pretty cool for such a size. The actual situation, the scenario itself was pretty neat. I like the context and all that. I feel like there were a tad bit too many T-34 85s on the island, but just personal. But overall, still good force to go up against.
Fair enough. Grunt.
Yeah, I enjoyed the first mission. It's fairly straightforward run. With the second mission, obviously being a mushroom stuck in the dark, I can't really comment on the wider situation, but particularly from 1-2's perspective, and I think Lano brought this up. There were a couple of times we're in good blocking positions, and I felt we probably should have held those instead of pushing with the rest of the company. But that's about it.
Yeah, all good. Goose.
Look, like all technical difficulties aside, like not only from the server but also from my end towards the end there, I really enjoyed it. It was really fun.
All right, awesome. Well, nothing else. TT.
Yeah, as usual, I had a lot of fun. I can't really build upon more than what Holksy said. I think the second mission was the better of the two missions, in my opinion. Also, I did feel that the tank, the friendly tank that is, was pretty, at least I wasn't there, but it seemed like they were doing pretty well, and it was pretty strong as opposed to the enemy, or the enemies had. But yeah, beyond that, I thought it was just a great set of missions.
All good. Luna.
Yeah, I had a bunch of fun with it. I enjoyed the amount of challenge thrown at us. That's all I really have to say.
Yep, all good. Falcon.
Yeah, had fun. With the first mission, the first boats we got on were a little slow. But we swapped off to the ribs right after, basically, so didn't have those for long. Maybe it just felt slow because we stood around for 5 minutes trying to get into a boat, which was hilarious. For the second mission, I had a lot of technical issues, and then got wrecked by a destroyer, so I don't really know how that went. Concept, I really like. Would be keen to see it done again.
Yeah, fair enough. Dreamer then.
I think it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn, Dreamer.
Yeah, the mission was fun. I had fun. The amount of context were the gear and amount of context were just. I find it just nice. Maybe a bit more light skins would be a bit nicer to see instead of the amount of tanks. Other than that, it's fine. I find the mission is fun. Other than the there were technical difficulties today, but that I think it's all Australia Day is at your end, right?
I don't know what the technical issues were going on. Freaking, I'm gonna pull apart what I can from the mission, but for all I know, it's Telstra lines being weird.
Yeah. Other than that,
probably.
it was a fun day. So thanks for the mission.
All good. And back up on the light skin thing. I do know that most of you that were down in the that were further along the island didn't get as many of them. But you can kind of thank the first platoon for that. They destroyed at least 6 BTRs up there. So yeah, they kind of blocked that pretty much completely.
So they took the majority of the light skins.
Yes.
Okay.
So yes. If that's it, then no, sorry, you continue. My bad.
That was it. Yeah.
All good. Right.
So yeah, first mission was good. Thought it was a decent amount of contacts. A little bit kind of sad, a little bit in the middle when we're hopping into boats and stuff like that. But that stuff sort of happens. Second mission, a bit light on contacts. We just felt like we were kind of just running around and weren't really doing too much. And I think because of that, people started sort of slacking off and stuff, and it kind of made the experience not quite as nice. But other than that, yeah, pretty good, really solid. I think I'd like to see it on another map as well, just because the OFP maps are a bit lacking in micro cover and that sort of thing. But yeah, otherwise, well done.
Yep, fair cop. Slough.
Definitely enjoyed the second one more than the first. I think it's just like the stop start of the first one. Kind of if we just had more of it had a bit of a kind of rough flow to it. Kind of hard to explain other than that. But the second one, yeah, enjoyed it. Good amount of contacts. And yeah, and also a decent variety. But yeah, as I said, we missed out on the light skins. But yeah, overall good.
Yep, good stuff. Ryan.
No complaints. I don't know.
Yep.
McCready?
Overall, for Tango side of things, so it was all right. So it was the fuck around on first mission and then second mission again. Whatever that was about, that's fine. I just found personally that it was just sitting around, hurry up, and waiting for infantry call signs to move up, whatever that was. I wasn't privy to most of the long range, so it would just be nice to move a little bit quicker and move a little bit more with more fluidity in between the platoons, especially when we do have two. So it's just something we'll keep an eye out on for Secos and or Platcoms later on.
Yep, fair cop. Kick it up then. LJ.
Yeah, I like both missions too. I will say this: it's really, really nice to see majority of you here, and if majority of you turn up, we can have more missions like this where we can run larger number of ops. Because something like tonight on I agree, a different map, not OFP, would be amazing to work in conjunction between the two of us, the two platoons. But yeah, overall, I think my experience for the night, as challenging as it was first mission and onto the second, very, very enjoyable.
Awesome, thanks, LJ. Leno.
Yeah, had a good time. You know what I think about the old maps, so I won't bother rehashing any of that junk.
Fair enough.
I think most of the issues had to do with communication and sort of command decisions and things like that, and stuff not getting communicated or things like that. So I missed out on the briefing on the second one because I had some issues. So it was a case of we were supposed to be blocking the Russians from evacuating, at least in part.
Partially, yeah. So
Sort of.
it was simultaneously you need to take their HQ and prevent the all the ones coming from the attacks in the south from linking up with the HQ.
Okay. All right. So in other words, when first platoon decided to pull out of the blocking positions and completely ignore the southern side of that sort of operation area in terms of blocking anything, that was probably not a great option.
That was the intention. It all had to go north past 2-0, the second platoon. That's
Depends how it was done. So there was already things slipping by you guys up in that area where you were, just because you couldn't keep eyes down the down the hill.
Into the dead ground around us.
Yeah. So you guys definitely did good. As I said, you guys counted the entirety of the enemy light skins that were coming up.
Yeah.
And a few of the other mechanized, which actually split off to try to deal with this too. But in the end, there was just a couple of big blinding gaps from that area, which allowed majority of the mechanized and their bigger armors, and most of the T-55s and 72s, to just roll on by.
Okay. So just in terms of like the macro tactics of the situation, it might have been better for the two platoons to be focused on sort of one task each. Like maybe second platoon focused on just the HQ and first platoon focused on just blocking. That way, rather than fighting to try and take positions, we'd be able to focus on just blocking. And I think maybe we would have been more effective doing that. Do you think, or?
I honestly have no clue. Yes and no. I could see it working and I could see it failing.
Yeah, fair call.
So I know I made the mission, but my intention to it was there should have been a few ways for you guys to have managed it. And obviously that's not saying, oh, you guys didn't manage any of them. Fucking no. Shit just happens a lot.
Yeah, fair call.
So
But
I know most of India 1 got really buggered up the top of that hill, and I know it was while you guys were dealing with the Mascas when you first went to the forest. I do know that a lot of you that's when a lot of things slipped by. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, well, cheers, man. So yeah, just stop using obsolete maps and it'll be sweet as.
Hey, I would use that map in Donkey's Yokes.
Yeah.
For good reason, I know, but anyway, sorry, Led.
So first vision to CLS with 2-1 or 2-2 we were eventually. I thought the mission was pretty good apart from the boat stuff, but that's just what happens and all that sort of thing. Second mission, I was plat with LJ, and I do have to apologise to Wilson because I probably missed a few calls. Haven't had long range in the other area for a while, so it was a bit noisy at times. So that's on me. I'll get better at that. But I certainly had fun with the missions. I thought they a lot of things to shoot and a lot of things to run away from. Kiwi.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, no, I had a lot of fun. I went into this because I'm of the same exact opinion of the old maps. Having played on this one, think Kolgachev stands up a little better than a few of the others, but I'll say this is my third time platcomming anything, so for me then to also be in a 2 platoons was a little bit of a throw off for me as well. So that was a whole new thing, especially me being actual overall command on top of that. I appreciate LJ for stepping up and pretty much just taking that in the second one. It was a lot easier.
Oh, very kind of you.
With us separating how we went. But the intention with the first platoon was to investigate the POWs or the prisoners' locations, essentially just check it, which we failed to do. But then we're going to expedite past the second platoon. The problem we didn't is we ran out of vehicles, and we just couldn't get that momentum and movement. So that's why we ended up stealing a tank. But I had a lot of fun. I'm sorry that a lot of that communication was missed and everything. Still learning. So.
Look, Kiwi, thanks for taking the platcom position. No one else
was
took it
taking
tonight, so you know what? Freaking doesn't matter whether you did good or bad. You put your hands up and tried. Experiences are experiences.
Yeah, well done for stepping up.
I'd say you did a good job, but you weren't my PACOM, so.
Rude cunt.
I'm sorry. I was your company commander. Gray.
Yeah,
I had fun for both missions, and I would just echo what Slough said, so I'm done.
That was fast.
Yep, fair enough.
Yep, it was a lot of fun. Any opportunity to throw out 50 HE grenades in 2.5 minutes is a good mission for me, regardless of any other facts.
Fair enough. Arcadian.
Mission good, that's all.
Awesome. Alias?
Generally quite good. I was a grenadier. You actually gave me enough grenades.
You're welcome.
You may be the only mission maker who ever does that.
I know. It's because I loved it being grenadier.
I know.
love it.
But
I just need to check out IFA. You'll be happy.
Yes.
The other thing, if you did actually want to try to do that mission again on a different map, I'd recommend Vinnersvingen. We can still do the landing at the bottom, and we've still got the big hill to cover.
I shit you not. I initially made it on Biggest Vegan and then decided to fucking swap over.
Because I love the ever-loving fuck out of Kolgajev, but it's the single oldest map we have.
Yes,
because
it is.
all of those assets are all CWA. None of them have been replaced with newer ones.
I noticed that.
That's why
That's
there's like
rough.
a huge base, and you can enter 2 buildings.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Wilson.
I had fun tonight. I had JSRS running tonight, and fuck that BTR that knocked me out gave me a fucking shit scare. Besides from that, I had good fun tonight, mate. It was a good mission. Except for the main issues that we all know about, I didn't really notice any issues. I kind of enjoyed the map. Even though there's not much micro terrain, the bushes and the grass just sort of added to it and made it enjoyable. So yeah, had fun.
Hey, awesome.
All right. Well, thanks all for coming. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next op, whenever that is. Keep an eye out on my Discord. All right. Hope you have a good day, good night, good evening, whatever the time is for you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.